Doug?
Ouch.
Today meant everything. Just want to say thank you to Yale New Haven Health, just wanting to pledge that 20,000 for Hopi's Heart Foundation to place, 17 more AEDs to get to 500. And, Hopi's Heart has been able to keep communities' heart safe, and it just means the world to me. In memory of my late aunt, to see my family on my aunt's side surprise me and be present, who's been supportive of my nonprofit. Just very thankful. Just very thankful. All glory to God for just choosing me for the mission to help keep communities heart safe during my WNBA career. So just very thankful to the Connecticut Sun organization as well, and them just being helpful to be able to do this and have this impact.
Daryl?
Lately, we're in a bit of foul trouble during games. How are you able to still stay effective when you got in despite being in that foul trouble?
I was not really effective, but I just try to keep playing, and I don't know. Sometimes I can't control everything. I can just control what I put in the game, and this is the only thing that I will ever have a hand on. I don't know if you know. And voila, that's it.
Well, I think she was very effective still. Like sometimes it's hard to get fouls and come to the bench and then still come in and hit clutch free throws, get big rebounds, get deflections, make other players on the other team mad. So I think that you were very effective. But maybe just not as many points and maybe not getting as downhill as much or assists, but you did other things that was really good for us, like clutch free throws at the end.
Sierra?
Hi, Tina. There were plenty of chants in the audience today from Tina's house, Charleston, Charge. One, did you hear them? And two, what is it like playing when the crowd is that engaged?
Yeah, just very thankful for our fans just sticking with us all season long. It's been a rough season, but we've been able to turn it around and pick it up. That's why I wanted to come back to Connecticut. The faces have changed throughout the organization versus my first 4 years here, but the love has always been the same. So just very thankful to have played 4 years at UConn and just continue my tenure, my last chapter here in Connecticut.
Gabby?
Bar.
This is for anyone. So in the fourth quarter, you guys really turned up the energy defensively. Can you talk about what started that shift for you guys?
I got to think about the fourth quarter. You got some?
You said in the fourth quarter? I think it's just our competitive edge. Rashid has really, telling us that we have to play with honor, have to play with pride. And Marina's always been a vocal catalyst for us out there and making sure we're staying in line, making sure we don't pay attention to what they're saying and what gets them going, but just locking into who we need to be on the offensive and defensive end. It's like having a coach on the court when you're playing with Marina. So it's just very encouraging. We're not looking at the standings. We're not looking at, not being in postseason. We just want to hold our heads high, leaving when the season is over.
Anthony?
Marina, you and Tina provided some really crucial leadership tonight. Today, it actually felt like a playoff game. Can you just talk about the importance of being a veteran and staying up for boys in a playoff-like environment tonight?
Yeah, I think kind of what Tina said, like when you're playing top teams and they know exactly how to get under your skin, how to get you out of what you're doing, especially having played with a lot of them, like we know that that's kind of just like fluff and you have to just keep playing through it and sometimes play harder, go back at them without losing what we want to do. So just continuing to encourage them, like don't be intimidated, just keep going at them, keep attacking them and running our stuff. And as long as we're in the game, we got a chance to win it.
Julian?
Not just to do this when you came here, but actually see it come to fruition now that it's all kind of played out.
it was really important. You know, I started the Hopi Heart Foundation in April 2013, which was my third year in Connecticut Sun. So the first AED place was in a Connecticut Sun uniform. And you know, the getting to 500 is in a Connecticut Sun uniform. So it was just really good in the sense of how it just all unfolded and full circle. But a lot of amazing things have happened for me, for my nonprofit and other endeavors in a Connecticut Sun uniform. So.
Basketball question, this probably feels like a million years ago. First half, there was Alyssa coming downhill, you never stop. She usually gets some bad Euro, she might bump somebody, it's physical, and you just strip it. And I was like, sometimes people have to like make choices, either like get out the way or get hit. But as a veteran, was it just kind of a play that you saw, or like was it read, or was it like I know it's coming, or how do you make that decision when you know this could be a physical situation?
Yeah, make no mistake about it. You know, 18 and I were very competitive, but she's a hell of a player. You know what she's been able to do for organizations that she's been on, making others better, being very selfless, very unselfish player, and averaging a triple double, which you've just never seen in our league. So I think we sometimes maybe take it for granted just how great she is because she does it night in and night out. For me, I was just making a read on that play. Just she brought the ball down, and I just try to strip it because knowing her, just her aggression, yeah, she's probably going to get fouled or just use that as momentum. So, yeah.
Desha?
Anissa had 13 rebounds. Can you guys talk about what she brings to the team and, her growth this season and, her role?
You want me to take it? You know, Anissa has been very consistent in who she is and how she showed up at LSU and what she provided for them and just and carrying that over for us. You know, your role changes as the team changes, but one thing that you can always count on is just Anissa being on the boards, providing that tenacity, getting a rebound when we need it, you know, going off in transition and getting an and one and bucket in the open court. So it's just really great to see her as a rookie to just keep who she is and what she's known for coming out of college.
Trey, and then we'll go to Zoom.
This is for Tina and Marina. But talk about Aaliyah tonight, staying on the Alyssa Thomas thing. Aaliyah did a really good job of picking up high and really pressuring the ball and kind of just being able to disrupt Alyssa. And it didn't show up in the stat sheet, but can you talk about how important it was to just you guys functioning defensively and being able to rotate?
Yeah, I mean, she's done a really good job coming to this team, not really knowing a lot about it, a lot about our system, but she brings energy, she knows how to execute the scout, and just being competitive and having toughness. Like, Alyssa's a really good player, like Tina said, like she's really tough to guard, so to just step up and not be intimidated and keep going at her even when she does make great plays on us is a skill, and I think Aaliyah has it. So to be able to have someone off the bench that does that too is really big for us, and I think it's helped us to have some wins.
Last question, Rob.
Thanks, Rob T. Youngson, the podium finish. My questions are for Tina and Marina. Tina, the Sun showed a lot of toughness pulling out this close win over Phoenix. So what's the most promising sign that you've seen from this team after a game like this? And for Marina, you told me before it's all about the team and helping to show how to win consistently. So how has it been for you to use your voice on and off the court and also galvanize your teammates with how you lead by example?
For me to answer your question, for me, it just shows that we have pride, that we have dignity, that we're just not going to roll over just because of what our record reflects. You know, we believe that we're better than what our record is. We come in, we practice, we try to lock in, regardless if this is a young team. Just Marina and I just trying to help them where we can on and off the court. So I'm just very proud of just the growth that we've shown. And, I always say, you're going to have losses in the WNBA, but it's all about how you go about it. And we've had some tough losses, especially in the beginning of the seasons, that could have been wins for us. So just not letting the record define us and just keep showing forth like who we know we can be out there.
Thanks, y'all.
Oh, good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought he had a question.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. I thought he had one.
Daryl?
Coach, 2 questions for you. Just first, can you speak to the fight of this team as you guys competed, and then, like, of course, down the stretches? What were your conversations to the team? to respond to mentally respond to this team and to match their physicality, because we know this team very aggressive. Yeah, but yeah, just like I said before the game, compete with honor, because if you don't have nothing to play, because you are not fighting for a playoff spot, but finish with this season heads up, play with honor, because we represent the organization, and we have to be proud to represent the citizen, and also for ourselves. I think we are professional, so your job is to finish the job. So yeah, I'm proud of how we played this game, our approach. We talked before the game about the start. I think that we did a good start, so we start the game with a lot of confidence, and we didn't panic when it was tough. Yeah, so I am very happy for the players first, and also for our fans, because it's not easy to win against this kind of team.
Sierra?
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Which you said compete with honor. How would you assess the team and their competitiveness and the way they showed up today?
Sorry, how?
How would you assess the team and their competitiveness and the way they showed up today?
I didn't understand. What I said, sorry? Ah, okay, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm very proud of that, because it's not easy. It has been a challenging season for us with a lot of loss, but I think that the first half of the season didn't show who we are, because when you see the second part of our season, I don't want to say that we are playing like a playoff team, but we are playing like a team. It wasn't the case on the first part of the season. So yeah, be proud of our improvement, how we grow, how our young players are impacting the not only my team, but the league. And yeah, the resilience we have shown since the beginning. So yeah, it wasn't easy. It's for why we can just be proud of that, and finish now the season with our head up.
Julian?
It's loud, right? Yeah, better. I was just curious, with almost an entire season under your belt, what's it been like to watch Tina? Because they say have her as an example of how to be a professional. What's it been like to watch arguably one of the better players in the history of the league kind of in your locker room with some players you got? Yeah, it was good, I think, to to have Tina in my team, and just observe her, how she acts, how she is with the young players, but how she is as a vet too. So it was a good experience for me, and she was very important for me. She is important for me, and she is, and maybe she will be important. But yeah, how she help the team to stay resilient, and to stay focused, and to believe, and to trust on each other. And yeah, she didn't talk a lot, but when she talked, she talked with I think she said something very important. Her message is every time it's always short, but very pertinent. And yeah, so having Tina yeah, was a huge help for me, and also for the team. And she brings some she brings some calm when sometimes when we start to rush ourselves on the court, and yeah, she was very precise with her teammate about how they can be good on the court.
Rob?
Rob Tianson, the podium finish. Coach, ahead of these final games, you mentioned how the Sun would face some tough opponents to close out the year. So with the big win today over Phoenix, and seeing how the teams pull together beyond playing with honor, what stands out to you about their mental and physical toughness?
For sure, it's mental. I think that all the end of season for everyone is a mental. So like I said before the game, our back-to-back road trip and missing 2 players hurt us a lot, and just showing how we are capable of play today against one of the best team in the league. I think that it's I think a good message also for the future, not also for the present. So just happy, proud of that, and it means that we can finish the season with how we can say just finish the season on the best way. My concern before the game was to see maybe players giving up, but it wasn't the case. They showed today that we can rely on them. So I want push them and encourage them to finish this season with 2 more wins.